How's it going, and welcome to my full playthrough of The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening for Nintendo Switch. This will actually be my second playthrough of the game. I've already played through it on normal mode, but I thought for my gameplay channel, let's run through the game on hero mode, which is basically the exact same game, same overworld, same dungeons, but all enemies will deal double damage, and I won't be able to pick up hearts normally, so I won't be able to cut grass, break pots, things like that, and enemies won't even drop hearts. So I'll have to use fairies, secret medicine, stuff like that to heal. So it should make it a bit more difficult. But as you saw, we washed up on the Tabahl beach of Koholint Island and were picked up by Marin, who's this girl here, who lives here with her dad, Taran, who, if we go speak to, actually has our shield. Which for some reason in this game is the Hylian shield. And here it is, Mabe Village, which is the largest town on Koholint Island. And man, it just looks so cute. Look at everything, like there's a little butterflies around, there's a little fox there. Just everything about this game just looks so clean. I love the kind of diorama look they went for. Because at E3 2019, obviously Nintendo were demoing all the games that they had going on. So there was Luigi's Mansion 3, a Link's Awakening section, and all of the Link's Awakening section was kind of full of these little dioramas of Koholint Island. And it's uncanny how much the game looks like those dioramas. It's such a weird style that they've gone for, but they've captured it so well. Everything looks like little toys. Even before this remake, you get... it was one of the popular choices. If you ask people what their favourite Zelda game was, most people say, you know, Ocarina of Time, Breath of the Wild now. But a strange amount of people said Link's Awakening, and it's strange because it's this tiny little game on the Game Boy, but it's such kind of a cult classic game, and it's so warm and so cute, and I'm so happy that it's now on the Nintendo Switch, and like all these new people will be able to play it. But yeah, we just got our sword from Tabahl Beach where we washed up, and this sword, there's actually a cool little fan theory about this sword, right? Because if you see, it's this little kind of sword with brown hilts and a red gem on the bottom, and this is pretty much the same as artwork for the Fighter's Sword, which is the first sword in A Link to the Past. And then obviously if you played A Link to the Past, you know that about halfway through the game you get the Master Sword, so obviously you don't use the Fighter's Sword anymore. But then at the very end of the game, Link puts the Master Sword back in the pedestal, and obviously then travels around the world and eventually ends up here in Koholint. So a lot of people think that this sword here is the Fighter's Sword, which is the first sword from A Link to the Past before he got the Master Sword. So here we are in the mysterious forest. And there's the owl again. I skipped his dialogue last time, but basically, we've washed up on this mysterious island. And apparently we're not allowed to leave this island until we wake the windfish. And what he just said there is that there's something called the Tail Key in this mysterious forest that we need to go and have a look for. It's full of these moblin guys who are looking very different to they did in Breath of the Wild with their big kind of snout things that they had. Now they're just kind of pretty standard pig warriors. And the shield is probably your most important tool in the early game, just because it's so easy to, you just walk into enemies, and if they hit you then they'll kind of reel back and you can hit them back. But yeah, the tail key is actually up here, past this raccoon. But if you see, if we go up here, we get lost, just like the Lost was in Breath of the Wild, and we spawn down here, which is just south of a fairy fountain, which is where I'll have to heal. Oh, this is the shield moblin. See, look, he'll hit us and he'll recoil if he hits our shield. So it makes it very easy to take him out. But yeah, so we can't get past that point with the raccoon at the moment. But yeah, if we go through this cave, there's something that will help us get past the raccoon and get to the tail key. Let's not fall down the thing. And I always get caught out by these guys who just spawn out of nowhere. And without the Guardian Acorn, these will do, I think, a full heart of damage now, which I can't recover without that fairy fountain. See, yeah, here we have the mysterious mushroom, or toadstool. I thought it was odd mushroom, but I guess they've changed that. I think it used to be called the odd mushroom. But either way, we've got that, and we need to turn this into something that can get us past the raccoon. There's a heart piece there, but we won't be able to get it because I always get these puzzles wrong. Right, let me focus a second. Okay, I've got it. yeah, we won't be able to get to the heart piece because we can't lift these things. We need an item which we get in the second dungeon to lift those. Let's not get hit by the little choo-choo guys. And let's not get hit by... See, I look... Oh, wait, I'm going to have to reset the room. I took a full heart of damage because I fell down a hole. And we need to go north to use this this toadstool we've found and turn it into the thing to get past the raccoon. More of these guys. The red ones are slightly more powerful because they split into two, but they're still pretty easy to take care of. This guy. Hey, and a piece of power as well. I don't think the things stack, but piece of power is just the counterpart to Guardian Acorn. As you see, we take out enemies in one hit. Another piece of heart there, but we can't grab it yet. Can't kill those yet, so I'm going to leave you to it because they're actually electric. So if I hit that, I might die, to be honest, on hero mode. I think it might do a full heart in the original game. But yeah, here we got a witch who can actually make us something using the sleepy toadstool. After a little dance. Hey, there we go. So we got the magic powder, which is a kind of staple of the older Zelda games. I think it's in A Link to the Past as well. And it just does kind of weird, unique things, like can start fires for some reason. And the other thing it can do, which I'm so glad they kept in the original, is this. If we go up to this guy, put it on him, and he turns into this guy. He's a changed blob, and that's not all I have to say. And now we can kill him, so that's great. But yeah, the magic powder does all sorts of weird stuff. It's the only way you can kill enemies called get off! Enemies called anti-fairies, which are kind of these floating skull things. Another Guardian Acorn! These are crazy. I didn't think they were this common at all. But yeah, magic powder can turn anti-fairies into fairies, which I'm sure will be pretty useful in master mode, in hero mode. If they drop, that is. I'm not sure if they've taken that out for hero mode. Let's not take any unnecessary damage. Look, and we've got the magic powder, so we can put it on the raccoon. And he has the kind of trip of a lifetime here. He's bouncing off the walls. There we go. And he turns into Taran, so it was actually Taran all along who somehow became a raccoon. This game's one of the weirder Zelda games. What does he say? He's all tuckered out. Yeah. Yeah, this game's definitely one of the weirder Zelda games. Stuff like that, like people turning into raccoons, that's completely normal for Link's Awakening. You just have to kind of suspend your disbelief and go with it. Hoot, take the key, go to the Tail Cave, Windfish's waiting. Brilliant. If you're watching this playthrough, I'm going to assume you know the story of Link's Awakening. There's a really big twist about halfway through the game which explains the kind of toy-like graphics and stuff. It all makes sense if you know the big twist. I'm not gonna say it outright, just in case you haven't played this game or in case you don't know the story somehow. But I'm not gonna kind of avoid it if if I need to mention it, I'm going to mention it, but I'm not going to go out my way to say it. Where am I going? I'm going to Tail Cave, aren't I? There are a couple of heart pieces we can grab, actually, before we go to Tail Cave, so I might do that so we get up to another heart container, just in case we need it, because, yeah, I don't know how I'm feeling about a double damage dungeon when I've only got 3 hearts to work with, so let's grab another one. So in here, there's actually a piece of heart we can grab in the Trendy Game, which was one of the easiest mini-games back in the original, but now is physics-based, so you might see some in here, unless... I think that's lined up pretty well, actually. Oh, I don't know, maybe? Yeah, look, you can see it's kind of physics-based. Oh, is that gonna... Oh, what? Oh, that's like the worst place it could have fallen as well. Oh, it didn't go anywhere, what? Oh, do I have to go out and reset this, or... Okay, I didn't mean to get that, but apparently I've got more magic powder. Right, I'm going to grab this purple rupee so I get up to 80. So then at least I've not lost any rupees. Oh, I don't know if I've lined that up well either. Please get it. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. It's going to go here. It doesn't move much, and this thing's going to push it. Go on, push it, push it, push it. Oh, I am the master. Please don't drop that. Please don't drop that. Please don't drop that. Whee! There we go. And there's also the Yoshi doll, which I might as well get while I'm here, which is the first part of Link's Awakening's trading sequence. It was actually the first Zelda game to include a trading sequence. which has come kind of a series staple afterwards, like Ocarina of Time had one for the big Goron sword. But it all started here. A lot of weird little Zelda tropes started with Link's Awakening, which is strange considering it's such a tiny little Game Boy game. So we actually go give it... Oh, I didn't mean to hit him, sorry. Did that do a full heart of damage? I think it did, didn't it? That's crazy. Even foxes do that much damage. And here we can grab our first, wherever it is. There it is, our first secret seashell, which are little collectibles found around the world, and we can trade in for all sorts of rewards. If we go over here, we can fish for... I think we can get 2 more at this point. Fishing actually took me a while to get the hang of in Link's Awakening, but once you get the hang of it, it's really not that difficult. You wait for a fish to grab, and then you want to mash A, and if the what's it called, the fishing line, if it starts like twitching rapidly, it means the fish is going to get away, so you have to drop out. And that should be it. Hey, there we go, heart container. I think the first small fish and the first big fish you catch get you a heart container. Go on, bite it. Hey, there we go. Now this one will be more difficult because he's green and he's a thick boy, this one. Oh, there you go. See, if the line starts wobbling like that, it means he's going to get away. Go on. Hey, there we go. So that should be heart piece 1, I think. Sorry, heart container 1. Has he got it? Oh, we get a new lure. Hey, there we go. Piece of heart. So now we're up to 4. So we can take another single hit. If you try and pull the fairy bottle on the line past the big fish, it'll kind of nip at it and bite the bottle off the line. So it's a lot easier if you just catch that green fish first, and then you get a heart container out of it as well. Hey, there we go. Oh, threading the needle. No! Oh, they do get it. Damn. This is like Metal Gear. Careful now. Go on. Stink it. No. Yes. What? He just dropped it. No. Don't you dare touch that. Don't you dare. No. Don't. Leave it. Leave it. I don't want you. Help, I've accidentally caught a fish. Go, 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 go. Yes. There we go. First fairy bottle. And hopefully they actually do have fairies in dungeons this time around. Nah, we're good. Brilliant. Right, so first full heart container and first fairy bottle. Let's go take on Tail Cave. Damn, I took a whole heart. I thought I'd kill him before he shot me, but I took a whole heart from an Octorok. So here we are, Tail Cave, level 1, which is kind of like a little intro dungeon, like being the first dungeon in the game, so it's not particularly challenging. It just kind of shows you the ropes. These guys are just annoying. Hey, a piece of power, that'll help. So yeah, in this game, which a cool little thing the compass does... Oh, he's kind of bounced over there. Weird. A cool little thing the compass does is if you walk into a room that has a hidden... What the hell is he doing? Has a hidden thing, I think just hidden chest of any variety. The compass makes a little sound, which is quite cool. More peace. Die. I can't even take damage from Keese because it'll be a whole heart that I won't be able to get back. Like that. So here's a mini Moldorm, which are kind of small versions of the game's, these dungeons boss. Hey, a rupee, that's not really what I want. Come on, there we go. Let's avoid these guys. These guys for most of the game are completely invincible. I think only the boomerang, which we get towards the end of the game, can kill them. So for most of the game, they're just really annoying. These guys are completely invincible unless we knock them over with our shield, and then, or knock them down a hole, why not? But yeah, they're, are they the first one we've seen? I think they're the first proper Mario enemy we've seen in the game. Unless those little shell guys are Mario, I can't remember. But then obviously there are Goombas down there. This game's just full of them. Like I said with Taran becoming a raccoon, this game's just weird and you have to go with it, but it just works so well because of how weird it is. Oh yeah, and in the original there's a 3-heart thing here. But obviously playing in hero mode means there'll be none of that for me. So let's grab the Rock's Feather, which should make things a lot easier. Hey, there we go. Right, we're in business now. And look, you can do little slashes in the air. It's so cute. Right, now we can jump. Let's move on through the dungeon. Look at that. Parkour. And back into the main room. Oh, that was close. That would have been a whole heart gone. And then I'll be on 1 heart for the rest of the dungeon. Right, let's time this right and not get electrocuted. Grab ourselves a small key. Yeah, I don't like this. Let's kill this guy. Are we going to kill him? There we go. Ah, it's 2 hits. Even the most basic enemies are really scary in hard mode. Hero mode, whatever. And then up here we have the Nightmare Key, which is the boss key, basically. It will let us get through to fight Moldorm. And these guys are Stealthos, and they're really annoying. You see, they jump away from our sword slashes. And they take 2 hits, which is annoying. They've got, the gold variants are even worse. They'll kind of jump and slam down on you. I can't remember if there's anything worth getting. There's a room down here, but I can't remember if it's worth going to. I think I'll do it anyway, just in case. I'm going to get that. Every little helps. Right, now we're basically playing on normal mode. So everything just does normal damage, except we still can't recover. Yeah, so this is the room. I think there's a chest in here, but I don't know what's in it. And spin attacks are often the best way to deal with these enemies, because you only need to hit them once with it, because it does double damage. Right, now we'll see if this little excursion was worth it. What have we got in this chest? We have... Oh, the map. Okay, not really worth it then. That's another Stealthos, who I'm just going to ignore, actually. So if I can make this, we get the first mini-boss in the game, a guy called Rolling Bones, which is a not too subtle music reference. Okay, he hit me. Right, this is not good. Right, I need to focus. Okay, I'm just going to play this safe. Jump, slash. Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. Jump, slash. Right, I think 1 more hit, hopefully. Jump, slash. No, 2 more. Die. Okay. Right, my heart's beating so quickly. That was tense. Now I've only got 1 hit to do the rest of the dungeon. Can we do this? Or do we go and heal? I don't really want to die because you get, the ending's different if you manage to complete it without dying. Shall I risk it? I'm going to risk it. I think I can do it with 1 hit. Before we go in, I'll show you down here. I'm so surprised they kept this in. But under Moldorm's room, there's just kind of people straight up hanging with chains around their neck, like skeletons. It's so weird. Okay, right, here we go. The first boss of the game, Moldorm, which is such a common Zelda boss. So you fight this in like every 2D Zelda game, but I'm not feeling it with only 1 heart. Okay, right, got him first. Okay. Oh yeah, he puts up this little kind of shield. Look, we can't hit his tail until. Okay, there we go. There we go. 2 hits. I can't remember how many hits he takes. Maybe 4, 5. Okay, shield's down. Oh, okay. Okay, right. One more hit maybe. I think. Come on. Hey, there we go. Oh my god. Right, we're safe. Okay, we'll get a heart container and we can move on with our lives. And this can just be kind of a brief traumatic experience where we're on 1 heart. Oh, right. It was risky not going back and healing at a fairy fountain or something. But okay, there we go. We've got the first instrument of the sirens, the full moon cello. So there are 8 of these hidden in various dungeons throughout the game, and we need all 8 if we're going to wake the windfish. So there's a little orchestration, a little cello rendition of the Ballad of the Windfish, which is one of the single best Zelda songs, and it plays such an important role in the story as well. Now, it's just fantastic. Swamp. Okay. A path opens in the blooms. So obviously this is talking about the game's second dungeon, Bottle Grotto. Right, so let's head north to the Goponga Swamp. But first... Oh, okay, but first we need to talk to the owl. Come on, dude. I think he's just going to say we need to get the instruments of the siren. That's an instrument of the sirens. Yes, alright. So yeah, we need to collect all 8 if we're going to wake the windfish. But now we've got the Rock's Feather, we can actually do little things like this in the overworld, which is good. And if you remember, just north of the Witch's Hut, there was a piece of heart we couldn't grab, but now we can with our little magic jumping ability. But first there's trouble in Mabe Village. The moblins came to the village, a whole gang, and they went to Bao's house. Okay, brilliant. Right, so this lady here has lost her pet, which is that massive chain chomp she had tied up, which is a pretty dangerous pet, I'm afraid, so it's pretty good you lost it. But before we go rescue that, can we do anything in the village? Is there anything new in the Trendy Game? Because this, I think, resets after... If you go back in and come back, it might have new stuff in, I think. Or maybe it's done via how many dungeons you've completed, I can't remember. But either way, we've got a secret seashell to grab. And also, to the right of it, the first figure. I think there are about 10 figures you can get throughout the game. And I think these do change depending on how many dungeons you've got. So at the moment, we can only get... Oh, you... Why? Why did that happen? I love how this is actually like a real crane game, like completely unfair. Nailed it. That is perfect. That is quality crane technique. Go on. Hey. What? No! I thought it went in. I'm liking that. I'm not liking that. Why? Do I have enough for another one? I don't know if I do. What am I on? Oh, I'm on 17. Okay, I'm going to grab the 20. A little tactical red rupee. That's perfect. That is beautiful. And then we'll have enough to grab the figure and the seashell because there'll be no more problems. Okay, thank God. I thought that was going to pop out. But now I do need to stop the game so I don't have enough. Oh, that's not good, is it? Is that good? Oh, thank God. Right, that's fine. Looking good. Looking good. And we've got it. There we go. The first figure, Chow Chow. Secret Seashell, which is Secret Seashell number 2, I think. And the Chow Chow figure. Which actually goes in the lady's house who's currently having a massive fit over here. The woman who's lost her pet. So she might have lost her pet, but we've got a kind of fake replacement, so she better be grateful with that. It goes in one of the two in here, I can't remember, probably the smaller one. Yeah, there we go. Right, so there's the first one done, and there's Chow Chow. Cool. Shall we fish? No, let's just go north. Let's go rescue Bao, who's obviously in the Moblin hideout. And we can also grab that piece of heart that we couldn't grab before. And I want to get these guys stuck on me. They're like the little guys in the Wind Waker in the Forbidden Woods, who just kind of cling on to you and won't let go. There we go. Hey, and a piece of power. That's kind of useless at this point. But here we go. Oh, there we go. There's a whole heart. There's a whole 1/5 of my health. Hey, and a piece of heart, which should replenish it, I think. Yeah, there we go. So now let's go. Oh, I went the wrong way. Let's go north to the Moblin Den, which is apparently where they're keeping Bao. Not sure how they managed to take a chain chomp, because they're pretty... Who is this suspicious looking cunt? The chain chomp's a pretty tough thing to grab, isn't it? Oh, I forgot, I've still got the piece of power on. Let's try and do as much of this while I've got this. Oh, I got reckless there. I can't do that. There we go. Alright, nailed it. And now we've got the mini-boss, the leader of the Moblins, which is this guy. I don't know if he's got a name, but he's not particularly difficult. We'll throw a spear at you and then charge into the wall. And you want to just give him a good old hit. Come over here, charge into this wall. Oh, I almost got hit for facing the wrong way, which would have been stupid. Give him a little hit. Nope. Spear and charge. There we go. Goodbye, Moblin guy. Which lets us get through here, and there he is. There's our boy. But now, before we take Bao back to his house in Mabe Village, we can actually play around with him a bit, because he can bite stuff that we can't kill, like the flowers in Goponga Swamp. Because if we didn't have Tabahl, we couldn't actually get to the second dungeon, Bottle Grotto. Hoot, that's a fearsome looking animal. Do not forget. Yeah, alright. Cool, right, and here's Dampe, who's, I think he just tells you about his little chamber dungeons game, which is in here, but we're not going to do that now. We're going to grab another... Oh, no we're not. We're going to go this way, and we're going to grab another piece of heart, if I can not get killed by crows. Here we go. So there's a second piece of heart. 2 more for another... Oh, another heart container, which is... Oh dear, I almost died to crows. I'm not dying to crows. Come here. Okay, that was bad. Alright, I'm on 1 heart. What should I do? Should I go... I'm going to go to the Great Fairy, you know? I'm going to go to the Great Fairy in the Mysterious Woods, because I am not about to lose my proper ending just because I... Oh, okay, that was a little combo. That was great. I'm not about to lose my ending just because I died to crows. Right, there we go. Just need to make it past the moblins. Okay, right. This guy's just... Oh, there we go. Right. Right, we're safe. I love how the most damaging... The most difficult enemy I've faced so far in this playthrough was crows. There we go, thank you. Right, I'm feeling a bit more comfortable now. Now we've got the Rock's Feather, we can jump over these things, and we can go up this way. Die. We can go up this way and get to... Oh yeah, oh I didn't realise he was saying dig, because there's another secret seashell here, which obviously we can't, but... That's so cool, he sniffs them out. Yeah, but anyway, we can go up this way, and not get our shield stolen. This way to get to Goponga Swamp, which is where the second dungeon lies. And then there's these guys, which we can't kill unless they jump out the water, which is... No, I missed. Yeah, but either way, Tabahl can eat these little flowers, which we can't get through. Which is handy, don't get hit by that. Go on, Tabahl, there we go. Oh, rupee. And here we go. And here we have level 2 Bottle Grotto, which is where I'm going to end this first episode of the Let's Play, and we'll pick up, I'm not sure when, in a couple days from now, for part 2 of my hero mode playthrough of Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. If you like this video, leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to catch the rest of this playthrough. But yeah, thank you for watching, cheers guys, and I'll see you next time.